Whole Foods Market. Let's jump right in. Today we're making tiramisu, which in Italian means lift or cheer me up. Start by separating 2 eggs. I'm separating them with my hands, but use any method you prefer. Now beat the egg whites until really stiff. Oh, here comes the test. Good enough. That done, add 50 grams of powdered sugar to the egg yolks. That's a bit less than 2 ounces. $55. Good enough. Okay. Whisk together until homogeneous. The result should look something like this. Add 200 to 250 grams of mascarpone cheese to the sugary egg mix. That's the 8-ounce container I got from Trader Joe's. Mix together very carefully. The firm cheese tends to make a mess by flinging bits around before it softens, so go slow or mix by hand in the beginning. There, that's a nice cream. All that's left to do is to carefully fold the mixture under the beaten egg whites. I'm using my hand mixer on the lowest setting for this, so the cream doesn't lose too much fluffiness. This is the perfect consistency for the cream. On to assembly. The classic tiramisu is layered into a rectangular baking dish. I'm using one of the glass storage containers that are quite popular these days. I find them practical because they come with a tight-fitting lid for easy storage in the fridge. First, dry fit your ladyfingers into the dish and then soak them in strong unsweetened coffee. Cover the soaked ladyfingers with your cream. This one is a bit too liquid. I tried another recipe with heavy cream and that didn't work out so well. Add a second layer of coffee soaked ladyfingers. Take your time or you'll forget to soak one, like I did. Ladle the rest of your cream over the ladyfingers, cover and refrigerate for at least an hour. Dust with chocolate powder before serving. You'll see that in a bit. You can of course use containers for individual portions. That looks much nicer on the table, but it comes with a few caveats. Individual containers are smaller and therefore much harder to layer properly. In this first attempt I'm trying to vertically stack the ladyfingers. That would work if I had the very liquid cream from a minute ago. Cream with the proper consistency, like this one, doesn't fill all the spaces between the ladyfingers. You end up with air pockets and those are not tasty. I'm trying to push the cream down, but the result is just not good. In this second attempt, I'm trying to outsmart myself by sticking the coffee-soaked ladyfingers into a layer of cream. I guess this could work out if you have a rather thick layer of cream to stick the ladyfingers in. What happened here is that the air pockets are in the middle of the jar instead of the bottom, so it's another fail. The way to do it right is the same way you do it in any other container. You create horizontal layers. For my small jars, that means I had to break the ladyfingers into inch-sized pieces to form a layer. As you can see, I start with a layer of cream so nothing needs to soak down. Now for the booze. Traditionally the cream contains Amaretto, an almond flavored sweet liquor. I drizzle it into individual portions so you can have portions without alcohol for the kids. Don't go overboard, a little goes a long way. Add another layer of cream and more ladyfingers. Make sure you finish with a layer of cream. Once all the jars are filled, cover them and refrigerate for at least an hour. Better overnight to let the flavors mingle. Time to clean up that mess we made. Before you serve either the traditional large container or the individual containers, dust them generously with chocolate powder. Dark chocolate is best, but use whatever you have at home. If you need something a little less sweet, here's an apple strudel recipe for you to watch next. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.